From a strategic standpoint, one of the biggest pieces of news with ImmunityBio has been around the approval of ANKTIVA in Saudi Arabia for lung cancer, which we can see in ImmunityBio's pipeline right here. Saudi FDA grants accelerated approval to ImmunityBio's ANKTIVA for metastatic small cell lung cancer. The reason it's of such significance is it's the first approval in any country in the world outside of the initial approval for ANKTIVA, which was for bladder cancer. We've seen that ImmunityBio have global approvals in bladder cancer for ANKTIVA across the United States, United Kingdom, European Union and Saudi Arabia, encompassing 33 countries in total. But Saudi Arabia is the first country to approve ANKTIVA outside of the bladder cancer indication. It's the first major sign that we've seen that ANKTIVA may have broader platform potential across numerous different diseases rather than just one indication. The ANKTIVA treatment is designed to boost the body's natural cancer-fighting cells rather than attack the tumour directly itself. And with this in mind, if regulators are approving ANKTIVA for more than just this one bladder cancer indication, it suggests the immune-boosting mechanism in ANKTIVA, which can be found in the treatment itself, isn't just a one-trick pony, and effectively it could be applied across numerous different indications. It suggests that if the treatment works for bladder cancer and also lung cancer, it's very likely that it will work in other major cancer types, which we can see in ImmunityBio's pipeline too. This is because ANKTIVA is designed specifically to strengthen and activate the immune system rather than to attack specific cancerous tumours. It can be considered as an immune system booster that makes other cancer treatments work better too. KEYTRUDA and OPDIVO were two of the multi-billion-dollar treatments which I mentioned in previous videos that could work synergistically with ANKTIVA, but there will be plenty of others, for example YERVOY and TECENTRIQ as well. And this is where the real opportunity is for ImmunityBio. If ANKTIVA can work across multiple different cancers and work synergistically in partnership, if you like, with multi-billion-dollar blockbuster therapies, this opens the door to a multi-billion-dollar market for lung cancer and bladder cancer. And as I was saying, quite likely the other indications in ImmunityBio's pipeline too. And so looking over the next 5 years for ImmunityBio, it means they're going to be working towards further approvals with a number of the different indications in their pipeline, possible strategic partnerships with major drug makers, for example the ones that you can see on your screen now, and possible expanded use of ANKTIVA alongside top-selling and blockbuster therapies too, all of which could drive significant revenue and increase the company's long-term value. And so in other words, what this means is that ANKTIVA stops being a niche bladder cancer therapy and ANKTIVA starts to look more like a core treatment that could be combined with numerous different therapies across a range of different cancer types too, therefore creating a major growth opportunity for ImmunityBio. And so the next 5 years could potentially translate into expanded global approvals across numerous different indications in their pipeline, multi-billion-dollar market penetration, high-value partnerships for ImmunityBio with major global pharmaceutical companies in order to accelerate growth, and the possibility that ImmunityBio's ANKTIVA platform opens the door to the development of new therapies that aren't on the market just yet, but are based on the same science as the current ANKTIVA treatment. And so in short, ImmunityBio, they're not just a one treatment company, they're building a foundational immune-oncology platform that could generate multiple revenue streams across different cancer types. And that translates directly into potential value for shareholders. And this is because the company's long-term value has the potential to grow significantly with this asset, ANKTIVA, creating significant potential upside on the stock as revenue grows from different operations, from different indications, as ImmunityBio establishes itself globally as a leader in immune-oncology.